And good morning, everybody. Welcome to a new video of my trading journey. I just finished a run outside. I didn't really want to go for a run, but I still did. I want to show what discipline is, and if you are disciplined in every aspect of life, you will also get disciplined in trading. So that all means big results are coming. So I try to post every day here, and today we're going over trades for the upcoming week. We're going to discuss trades. Let me remove all of, no, let me hide all of this because this was yeah, like 2 weeks ago. This plan on GBP Swiss franc. Um, I hit some losses also on this chart, on this trade before. But for now, we're gonna take a look what will happen next. Because overall, on the 4 hour, we are actually always on a downtrend. Apparently, on the 1 week, there is still like a low over here, but it just happens that every time we go lower, lower, and lower. Let me remove all of this. Okay, this is going to the daily. Still seems to go lower. We broke over here, structure again. So when we go back down, we are actually right now in our discount zone on the daily, which makes it interesting to go long. But maybe we already had our long trade over here, and that's where I also failed. Um, so for now, I'm actually just, when we zoom in here, we're just gonna take a look what happens, because this is our zone over here. This is our last push in towards the highs before we start to break again here and go down. So this is the last buy before the sell. And that means actually we have like something like a supply zone over here and also over here. So what are we gonna waiting on at this chart? So as we see also on the 1 hour, we have like a small buy before the sell. We tapped very beautiful actually into this area with some power, I would say. But is it good enough? Because above this area we also have this zone over here, which could be also respected later on. So I'm not really sure about this trade yet. If you already want to go for a short, because what did happen? I think actually there is like a little confirmation, because we have our last buy or sell, or buy before the sell, buy for before the sell. Oh, which means we also broke a trend here, and this is also like a little supply zone, which is leaving us with an area I would like to cover. So then this could be our trade, because we don't want to go over the highs again. Some people were already trapped here. They thought, okay, we hit our supply zone, we're gonna go short, and then once we go more over it, and then we finally have our confirmation to go more short in towards, I would say until here. For me, this is a very nice and interesting point to keep in mind, just to place our TP. And yeah, I would say it's a nice trade. I wouldn't go directly into here, because we could place a stop loss or an entry above this here. We have a small supply kind of zone over here, because there is a small buy before the sell. We keep that in mind. If we can enter here or have more confirmation for this trade later on, I will be very interested to go take an entry here. Next up, USD CAD. I will take the other chart because we actually already got tapped in. It was actually our plan we made on Friday, and it could play out on Monday. That's what was I thinking. So right now we just go back first to the full hour. And what we see, we hit our supply zone over here. The 4 hour chart is down. There is liquidity being taken out over here. Of course, we had our reaction, so we could have also taken our longs over here. And yeah, we hit this zone once and then twice, and then we go down. So do we want to wait all the way until this structure has been broken, or do we have internally here the break of structure? That was what I was looking for, to break somehow a little bit of price, and that's what we see here, the last buy before the sell down, which leaves us with a small supply zone over here. And yeah, that's the point where I actually wanted to entry in this supply zone, and I did, placing my stop loss not too high, because I think if we go over it once again, we will just go into more highs later on. We're gonna discover this chart down, as we see. To go long over here, you should have been very, very quickly, maybe on the 15 minutes. Actually looking for this long entry, maybe has been here. It's a bit hard to identify, to be honest. And yeah, for me, this is the plan on USD CAD. There is, yeah, this is the confirmation I have for my trade. We already played it, so let's see what will play out or won't play out. Then we go on to gold. We hit our TP last week over here, but what we did after, we went in towards our new longs. So still waiting for this to play out. We saw like a strong reaction, then we hold on tight over here. A little bit of a demand zone, and that's where we took a trade, and now we're waiting until we can get a new high. We target just this high to feel more safe. We could expect a little bit of a hiccup over this area, and then maybe go into extra longs later on, but I'm not really sure yet. So that's my plan on gold, maybe targeting the all-time high once again, or this area, and look for shorts. And otherwise, I'm gonna follow the overall trend. Euro US dollar, yeah, what happened? We got stopped out on the short. Later, we also got stopped out on a long. We were too eager, and I'm very, very sure right now that we will go back up into the highs, because we took out the liquidity over here down. And then we started to move back up. We had a strong reaction. I didn't enter, and maybe same as USD CAD, maybe we still can get our entry over here. And I don't actually want to trade those kind of trades together at the same time again. But for me, this price action is very, very nice, to be honest. I don't want to go for this low now anymore. It's all okay. It might be small liquidity area over here. That's all okay. There is a small gap. We have our last sell before the buy up. So what I want to do is waiting until the price taps back into this area and go for longs. To be honest, next week I just want to take it a little bit easy. I don't want to hunt too many charts. These pairs for me, it is just enough for now. Don't want to go over too many players yet. So also tomorrow we will do an extra review. First sight on the 15 minutes, the DXY. Going back down again here. There's a zone over here. This looks like a minor strong reaction, but we don't know what's gonna happen after. Anyway, this is it for today. I have like a little plan for the coming week, and later on I have a call, also to discuss more trades. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the next week, and see you in the next one. Tomorrow we will discuss on a later time because we are still working for the boss, and we will finish by. We will start by 6 in the morning, so we have to wake up at 5, and we will finish by 2 o'clock. Different schedule than last week, so the posting times also are different. Okay, see you in the next one, and don't forget to subscribe.